Coming up, Nollywood actor Mike Afolarin.
We're telling him we are engaged. Engaged.
Yes, we are.
It's not like we're in high school and I'm pregnant or something.
Oh, Jesus, no, please, nah. That's no, please. It's a wonderful time to be in the industry as a young actor, I must say. It's not as easy as it seems. You know, we've been doing this for a while before the attention is now getting to us. For the longest time, my generation of actors, my market, if I can say it like that, hasn't really been serviced by Nollywood. Usually the stories are about the older ones, you know, the father, mother, the people getting married. But right now, there are more stories being told about the young people, and you know, it's really an exciting time to be part of that. This bread.
Ew.
I want to do this bread. What's going to happen if you chop this bread? I seize every opportunity I can to put in the work that is needed. I try to, you know, sharpen my skill as often as I can, you know, by researching for materials online, you know, doing monologues every opportunity I get. So, I mean, I feel like it's a bit of everything, but majorly the grace of God, actually.
You understand? Just say you want to carry this motor.
See, I bring this motor, no use and flex today, enter that party with style.
Kasala was an amazing experience. Yeah, it was at a time where, you know, that kind of project was strange. It wasn't common in the industry, and you know, I was excited. We were all excited to be part of the project. We really wanted to, you know, push this new direction that Nollywood could be, and it was amazing. It was very stressful. I'm not gonna lie. It was very, very stressful, physically demanding, because you know we were shooting like outside under the sun for about 2 weeks, and you know it required new physical activities like pushing the car, like running over here and there all the time. So it was stressful, but because we were young and we were, you know, excited and bubbly and really wanted to make a difference, we had fun doing it. If we can't say greediness con the warriors, we can't ask for more. And that time then they can't find us, kill us. Yes.
How would they find us to kill us?
5G. I know say we'll be 3. We know complete. We know reach 5. 5G. Spectacle 2 was you know, it was really fun because a lot of people on the crew and the cast are young minds. I don't think I've ever worked with. Well, that's probably one of the youngest crew I've ever had to work with, and it was fun because we were all like minds and, you know, thinking in the same direction. So it wasn't a difficult time. Like every industry, there are challenges, and I feel like those are the things that turn out to test your commitment or test how much you really want this thing that you've set out to do. And I'm excited to face the challenges. I really love challenges. It, you know, puts me on my feet and confirms that I really, really want to do this thing. So whenever I'm faced with a challenge, I've never felt like, oh, okay, this is the time to run out or back out of the industry. It makes me think and figure out, okay, so how am I going to handle this? What next?
It's good. Now your phone will use me the random call.
What is random call? Did you say random?
And no be. We will make random call.
It is ransom.
Oh, well, I take the ransom.
Why would you even say random? What's it concern random now?
Because when you kidnap person, you call the people person. I be the person people with random number.
What are you saying?
Random.
Shut up.
I always had that fascination for the arts. My grandmother was telling me recently about how there was a show on TV, and at the end of the show they usually advertise for an audition to be part of the show, and I always tried to get the phone number of the correspondent for the audition, and so she knew that, okay, at some point I was going to follow through with that fascination for the arts. And she just, kept supporting and nudging me towards. Acting is an industry that requires people coming together. So the isolation didn't really do a lot for us in terms of productivity. But for me, I used a lot of the time to, research and educate myself more on the industry, the business side of it, because there's the performance side of it, there's the movie making side of it, and there's also a business side, which is the selling and the marketing I just took the time basically to learn more about the industry and rest, because before then I had been working like back to back, so it was a good period to rest for me. Well, personal projects are a good way to get into the industry. I mean, you asked about process of forgetting roles. I would say a lot of people that don't get opportunities move ahead or move on to do their personal projects. So I feel like at some point too, I'm going to do some personal projects and put them out there. Just to say, okay, this is who I am behind the scenes, or this is the kind of roles I'd like to play. So yeah.
But back to the matter. So what you are saying now is that it's good for us to keep suffering like this, Abby.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that all of us should get ready to move to Canada. That is my point.
The thorough passion and love for the art is something that I see in a few people in the industry, and I really want to keep that fire going. And I want the stories that I'm part of, or the stories that I tell, to last, to outlive me, and for people to be able to say, okay, this guy gave 100% every time. He had to tell a story, or he had to embody a personality, or So yeah, I would really love for people to remember the characters that I play, and remember the message in those characters, because really that's what drew me to storytelling. The fact that you can communicate and you can empower people's lives by telling them a simple message without directly preaching the message to them.